However, when you're tired and your back's to the wall and you're defending your box, you don't want to be going out of a competition to an appalling decision like that. And I thought it was. Because one, there was barely any contact on Raheem Sterling on the first challenge. And then he was, before the second challenge, if you want to call it that, came in, he was already falling over. Now, so there's literally, watch this, right leg comes out, hardly any, then he falls down, right? Now, I'm not saying he's diving, I'm saying he lost his balance, right? And then we have, and I know Mark Clattenburg's part of our team, and I would say this to him if he was sitting here, I'm sick and tired of this clear and obvious, right? Because I think if he sends VAR sends the referee to the monitor, and he watches that and doesn't change his mind, I would be surprised.
But isn't this clear and obvious
nonsense?
Rule? It's just another thing that we look at with VAR that I was all for VAR before it arrived. For big decisions like this, we needed VAR for the big decisions like this. VAR's made such a hash of football in the last season in the English Premier League. But what they should learn from now is things like this, it'll take 20 seconds for the referee to go and look at the monitor and see that is not enough for a penalty, in my view. That is not enough to give a penalty on such a game like this. Yeah. You know, these games, they come around once in your lifetime. They're huge deals.
Literally for both those teams, once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime for both these. So if he's not sure, and he can't be sure there, there's no way can he be sure there. He needs to look at the monitor. And I don't think that's enough to give a penalty in that situation. And I think it's a huge shame for Denmark. It's a huge shame for England, because England deserved to win the game. But to win it like that with a dubious penalty, I thought it was a shame.
To a referee and an individual that you have to then make a subjective decision. And I think the decision here would have been, it was so, I mean, it's like brushing into somebody.
Yeah.
And you're going to fall over. Let me put it another way, or a couple of other ways. If this decision had gone against England, right, and they, as we sat here now, they were out of the competition, trust me, there would have been a public outcry in England about how this happened. But it's gone England's way on this occasion. But if he hadn't given the penalty and he, as you say, he waited, because he was looking through some legs and some bodies and he wasn't quite sure, I'm 100% the VAR would have taken 20 seconds to say, nothing to see here.